Hi Cancers, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tawana. Today we're going to do a reading for you. It can resonate for you if you have Cancer as a sun sign, moon sign, rising sign, or Venus signs. So with that said, let's start. Oh, if you are new here, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm so grateful to have you. And if you're returning, welcome back. All right, so jumping into the cards. We first start the reading with every journey starts with a single step. So are you going on some kind of journey in July? This journey could be a metaphoric journey, or it could be an actual like physical trip or journey that you're taking and going someplace. Beneath that we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. It's interesting because the card is directly underneath that major outline card is giving me the vibe that you are not looking forward to whatever trip this is, whether it is a literal trip or a metaphoric trip. So we have the High Priestess and the Eight of Swords, really not looking forward to something. And we have the Devil card and the Hanged Man. So it feels like whatever this trip is, whether this is like a physical place that you need to show up and like take a journey to be at, or if this is, let's just say this is like a personal and metaphoric journey that you're going through within your own like psyche and mind. It feels like whatever this journey is, it's supposed to be an opportunity. Like it's an opportunity from the universe. Whether you are looking at it as a good opportunity or a bad opportunity is up to you, but it is an opportunity for something to unfold for your ultimate growth. So if you just detach from the outcome, I feel like you attaching to an outcome is what's making this not as good as it seems to be, because the Ace of Pentacles is good. That's really good energy. So yeah, I feel like your attachment to a particular outcome right now is what's making the journey, whatever that means to you, seem less appealing than it actually is. All right, so Ace of Pentacles, I don't know what this is. Doing something in the 3D, if this is an actual trip, this is like taking a trip, meeting someone somewhere. This is whatever journeying that you're doing. Could be taking a vacation, it could be whatever, but it feels like something tangible and like earth-based and like physical. So I feel like a lot of you are going to be relating to this in like an actual trip that you're taking, or an actual journey that you find yourself taking in the coming weeks. Eight of Swords and the High Priestess. So remember when I said that you are overthinking this journey because of your attachment to the outcome? That's what this is. Your intuition is blocked and you're not seeing how this could possibly be helpful for you in a particular way, because you're trapped in your mind about it. You're very like you're in like a mind loop. Okay, if this goes wrong, then I have to do this, and if they say this, and then da 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 da. So that's what this kind of energy looks like. Like I have to plan for this, and if this goes wrong, and if this goes wrong, and if this doesn't turn out the way that I want it to turn out, but what if this happens? And like that's what's blocking your intuition from seeing the value of whatever this journey is and what it can offer you. And then we have the Devil card and the Hanged Man. So this Devil card could be you are overthinking this entire situation because you have like a mindset that's not serving you. Like you have a mindset that's attachment. The Devil card talks about unhealthy attachments. You're attached to a particular perspective, the Hanged Man, which is making this journey turn out to be, for you, the way you're experiencing it, not as fun or exciting or like as positive as it has the potential to be, because you're attached to some way of thinking. You're attached to, I don't even think that this is being attached to someone, because I don't see anybody else in this first section of the reading, but this feels like unhealthy attachments to a particular train of thought, unhealthy attachments and beliefs that you have, unhealthy attachments to perspectives that you may have. So yeah, I don't know why you're, what is ruining this trip for you? What is ruining this journey for you? For some of you, this journey is going to be just steps that you have to take metaphorically to achieve a particular outcome, whether you're doing this by yourself or you're doing this with someone. But it's like the idea of like starting feels daunting. The idea of just like taking the first step feels daunting because of whatever you have conditioned yourself to believe. Whatever beliefs you find yourself attached to and have replaying in your mind over and over again. So like, what are those like beliefs that you need to let go of? I would say this is an invitation to shed some of those beliefs that you are, whether you're talking yourself out of things like, I can't do this, I can't afford this, I can't whatever this, that could be something as simple. This could be something as simple as that. Like, this person is too good for me, this person is not good for me, this, like, whatever the beliefs are, I feel like that's where the problem is. Because then when I pulled the advice card, the advice was no need to worry. So you really have no need to be worrying about whatever this journey is. There is really no need to worry other than the reasons that you are giving yourself. All right, so moving into our second section of the reading, we have Spirals of Manifestation. Somebody else got this card recently. I think it was Gemini. Sometimes Cancer placements will have Gemini in their chart. So if you do have a Gemini, moon, rising, whatever, if you have any Gemini significant placements, I suggest going to watch that reading, because I've been realizing that the readings are like now when I do monthly readings, they feel like an unfolding. So like each person or each sign has their own perspective of the story, and the story is building around all 12 zodiacs. So I think it's always just an interesting perspective when I do one reading and like one set of cards come out, and then I do another reading and I can see how like the other sign is, or if you're dealing with another person, it's unfolding from the other person's perspective. So it's a pretty interesting way to look at the readings. If you want to go watch that, I welcome you to do that. But Spiral of Manifestation talks about how your manifestation is intertwined with others, and knowing also that your manifestation may not come out all the time in the outcome and the way that you want it to come out, because maybe it includes other factors and other people who are operating on their own unique timing. And that's just life. That's just life in the 3D. That's just life on earth. And sometimes when we are in these spirals of manifestations with people, the universe will like take us out of a particular course with another person, because for whatever reason your manifestations aren't meshing up, and so the universe pivots you to you achieving your highest good and whatever route you need to take to go do that, and it pivots that person to go achieve their highest good and take whatever route they need to go to do that. But you guys may not do it together because your connection to each other just doesn't serve each other right now. You want different things, or your whatever you're manifesting does not sync up together with each other. So a reroute is not to say that your manifestation won't come true. It just may come true with different people, or in a way that you didn't anticipate, or it didn't look like what you expected it to look like. And by it, I mean the end result of your manifestation, which is why now in like my own personal, like spiritual upkeep, I always practice this saying and just this affirmation that I'm open to outcomes far greater than I could have ever imagined on my own. And I'm always really surprised sometimes at what turns out to like happen in my life in certain situations that I'm manifesting one specific thing, and then I open it up to the universe to surprise me and to give me an outcome better than I could have imagined, and it just shocks me every time. So we have beneath that the Queen of Cups, which is you. And if this is not you, this is a person that you're dealing with. And we have that clarified by the Fool. We have that we also have the Six of Pentacles, the Judgment card. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So whoever this Queen of Cups is, or this could just be you, take it as it applies. It feels like someone here that you're dealing with it feels like someone carefully deciding, making a decision whether to give something another shot, whether to give something another chance. Possibly you are deciding, should I take a risk and give to a dynamic with someone else? Maybe whoever is deciding this, I feel like they are very, I would say, protective of themselves, protective of their energy. Possibly because of things being unequal, or there being a fear of things being unequal or not reciprocated. Maybe Cancers, this is you. Maybe you are having second thoughts about offering something or sharing something or giving to a situation because you may not know if something will be reciprocated. So like maybe you want to have a conversation with someone, you want to take a risk and you want to like meet up with someone, but not being sure of how the other person feels or if the other person will reciprocate or is in a position to reciprocate with you. Just because you're there, that doesn't mean they are. Spiral of manifestation. You're manifesting a particular outcome, but it doesn't necessarily mean that someone else that you're dealing with is manifesting that same outcome that you are. So you could be dealing with another person. Yeah, it feels like having to decide, am I gonna give something another shot? Am I gonna take a risk and do this thing? Maybe having an idea, because that's usually sometimes what the Page of Wands does or is or represents, the potential of like a new idea, the potential of an adventure, the potential of creativity, the potential of an activity of doing. So I don't know if you have an idea of, or someone here has an idea of doing something, but not sure if the other party will want to do that same thing or reciprocate with them in the month of July. Now, the advice is to remain positive. And this card says let go, but I feel inclined to say let go of the outcome. Like let go, like if you want to reach out to somebody, because you feel like something is on your heart to do that, or if you want to reach out to give to a situation, then do that. I mean, if the other person doesn't want to, that's the other person's right to be able to like hold that belief and communicate that to you, but you want to, so let go of the outcome. I mean, the worst that can happen is the person doesn't reciprocate and you move on with your life. So remain positive and let go. Let go of a particular outcome. Let the universe surprise you. Let the universe surprise you. And letting the universe surprise you may look like, hey, you deciding to give to a situation and not being given like the reciprocal thing that you're looking for, whether it is that you're looking for somebody to reciprocate, or let's just say this is a business, or you're offering a service and you're deciding like, should I take a risk and offer like a new version of this service? Will people like this? Will people appreciate this? Will people buy this? Like, How are you gonna know if you don't try? How are you gonna know? So remain positive and let go of outcomes. All right, last card we have, which is very funny because we're ending with trust yourself, which is what I feel like sums up what we just spoke about entirely, like you wanting to do something, not being sure of how it will be received, but doing it anyway because it satisfies a manifestation that you have. Trust yourself. Trust yourself that whatever you're feeling guided to is where you're supposed to be or what you're supposed to be experiencing, regardless of how people react to it or a person reacts to it or to you. So trust yourself. Then we have the Three of Wands and the Death card. So this feels like anticipating something in the future, like you're anticipating something in the future transforming. Feels like maybe something that you have experienced an ending with in the past, but this doesn't feel like you're looking forward to the ending. It feels like you're looking forward to transforming an ending. So maybe you gave up on something and you want to like transform that. Maybe you are now thinking, oh, I see how I could use that and turn it into something else. Or, oh, I see how me and that person didn't work out back then, but maybe we could like collaborate now for this future project. Or, oh, I had a business partner back then and the business tanked, but I felt like that person was a great person to start a business with, and now I have this new idea, so let me just go back and revisit that partnership. So it feels like you're looking forward to like something in the future, like transforming and ending in the future by maybe offering something, taking action, doing something differently, offering something differently. If this is like a business, this is a redo of something that you no longer do in the business, or a service you no longer offer, but like finding a way to remix that service. So whatever, however this applies to you, but I see here that you're anticipating like taking action, taking fast action, and this could be travel. You're anticipating travel. And as a result of that travel or that fast action, like something is transforming. Maybe whatever, it's linking back to whatever this trip or this journey is. Maybe whatever this journey is an opportunity to transform an ending that happened in your life. We also have the Lovers, which is learning more and trying to get as much information as you can about a choice that you are making or have to make. And this doesn't have to be about love, even though it could be. This is just a choice card here. So deciding and trying to learn as much as possible before you make that decision, before you take whatever action you want to take, before you offer whatever you want to offer, before you offer your new service, before you offer your attention, before you offer your love, before you offer whatever this is that you're considering offering and taking action on. Learning as much about that as possible to see if it will be successful, if it's even worth it. And I think those are valuable concerns to have, because I mean, who wants to invest in something that's not going to be worth it? But the advice here is you can't like learn anything else. So whatever you've been doing to like this could be like doing research, or other people say this is a spying card. Just gathering as much information as possible is what I look at this on. So there's no more information to gather, Cancers. You're ready to make a choice. That's what the cards are saying. Like, it's very much do it or don't is the energy that I get from this reading. Spirit wants you to, like, okay, we see that you were being responsible, doing your due diligence, collecting your information, wanting to guarantee the success and the outcome of whatever it is that you're thinking of taking a risk on. But now it's time to trust yourself. You won't know until you do it. And your angels are saying you are ready. You are ready to make whatever leap of faith this is. You are ready to do this thing. You are ready to invest in this thing. You are ready to offer this service. You are ready to take action to this person. You are ready to, however this resonates for you. You are ready. And we also have success. So something will be successful. Whatever journey this is, I feel like it will be successful. And remember, don't be tied to the outcome, because maybe what you think is success is not what Spirit is determining as success for you. That's how this feels. Whatever this journey is, I feel like it's going to be good. It's going to give you a successful outcome. It feels very happy. It feels very light. It feels like positive energy. It feels very uplifting. It feels like it gives you like a spark. It energizes you. It reboosts your creativity. I honestly feel like whatever this is, it's going to be great. Even if you invest in something and you realize that you have to put something to bed, you would have had to go through those steps to find out that, okay, this isn't a good idea, or I no longer want to invest in this. For example, if you have an idea, let's jump to the business thing. If you have a service that you want to like remix and you want to offer it again, so you're taking action to do that. What if it fails? You won't know if it's going to fail until you offer that service out. So you need to see how it's going to be received to be directed to the next thing. And that's how this is going to serve you, because you would have gotten out that creative manifestation and then it would have come out of your system so you can move on to the next thing, versus it being stuck in your head about it and reliving the thoughts over and over and over and over again. So it's an opportunity to clear space so that something new can occupy you. And if this is a person, same thing. If you are wondering if you should invest in that relationship, invest. See the outcome. You're ready to find out what the outcome is. If this person doesn't want to invest with you, great. You move on to your next person, because you would have gotten that closure. You would have gotten that understanding that this spiral of manifestation, my manifestation and their manifestation, isn't linking up. So then we move on to something else that is linking up with me. So it feels like you're ready, like you are ready to release whatever this 8 of Swords is that's been plaguing your mind. You're ready to release certain thought processes and perspectives that you've had, and a trip will help you. This journey feels like a journey of self-discovery, honestly. It feels like a journey that is going to serve you the most out of everyone at the end of it. So Cancers, I hope this was helpful, and I'll leave you here. Yeah, thank you for watching.